Just trust you are all doing okay. So today we are going to be talking about how to have a clean chart on your trading view, how to maintain a clean chart. Okay. So I understand that psychologically having an admirable chart, having a clean chart helps in your performance in trading and analyzing. Yeah. What do I mean by that? I mean you want to come on the trade on your trading view app. You want to come to see your chart, and you want it to appear pleasing to you. You want it to appear nice. You want it to appear like something you can relate with, like your best color. You want something beautiful on your chart, not just ugly candlesticks and the likes. That can be very, very discouraging. So I get a lot of people asking me, how do I get to personalize my charts? I mean, a lot of chart out there. We only have two candles. I'm having three candles, and a lot of charts. We have a lot of informations here. Yeah, informations here, and here I am just having this information and this information. So I have a notion which is the chart is full of noise already. It's full of noises already. A lot of noises in the space. A lot of noises in the on the chart. Um a lot of this thing distractions and the likes. Yeah, sorry for mannerizing. A lot of excuse me, a lot of distractions on the charts and the likes. So you want to do your best to take your chances and reduce the distractions and whatnot, to reduce it as much as you can, so you can slim down your options to see you can slim down your options enough to avoid whatsoever extra distractions you can avoid. What am I trying to say? You really need to make sure you really need to make sure that on your charts you don't need what you don't need. You don't need the information you don't need. On your charts, just need to try your best to make sure that you don't need the information you don't need. The only thing you are seeing on your chart are what you actually need. So let us do this. Let us go back to default setting. Okay, first let's go back to default setting on the trading view. I think there's a default setting to trading view. Okay, apply default. So let's go. Okay, yeah, this is the default setting on trading view. Let me remove these indicators. I don't use indicators for trading decisions anyway. The ones I use are for fancies, are for fashion. So this is the default trading view. This is what you are going to get whenever you sign up with your account or whatsoever. This is what you are going to get. So this is the default setting. Now here in this content, I'm going to show you how I customize my trading view to have what I really love, what I really want to see. Why trading, you really don't need this information if you can slim down your options. This gold spot / USD dollar 4 hours or handle, open account, whatsoever, sell and buy. Not a lot of people are connecting their broker to trading view, so you really don't need this information. These values, I for one person, I don't check these values, so I don't think a lot of people also do. I don't really think so. So a lot of technical analysts just they focus on whatsoever that is there. Not a lot of people stress themselves to check whatsoever that is there. So I did well. I found my way around to fondle with the trading view to get the best of it for myself. So I'm going to teach you how. So the first thing you want to do is to learn that you can edit all these things, which is the first what you can the first way you can do that is coming here to this setting icon below the price bar. So you click on it, then you see more settings. Yeah, this is actually one of the first way to go around it. Or you can do something like this. You can just double click on your candlesticks. Yeah, you are going to, I think that's quite one of the easiest way. You don't double click on it and then you get what you see. Then you also need to know that whatever settings you make on off your trading view, you can save them here. Yeah, like as you can see, I have two templates. Yeah, they are called templates. Yeah, templates. So you can save them here, which means whenever you log in your TradingView account on whatsoever device, PC, tab, phone, whatsoever, you can always get your templates back. So I have this template, as you can see. I have this template made, which you can see at the background change. Yeah, this might not change. I will show you how to delete everything. Then I have this template also. I think I have two templates on this account. Then I have this template also. So let's get straight right to it. So let's imagine I don't have any template. I'm just signing up on my TradingView for the first time, and I'm seeing all these lines, these background lines and everything, and it's just a lot of information I don't need, very tiring and confusing. Now let me try and cut down my noises in the chart. So how do I go about that? So you double click your candlesticks, or you come right here. So what you want to do, you're once clicking on the symbol, once clicking on your candlestick, you are going to have this interface. So first you set your time zone. Yeah, I'm making this content from Nigeria, so you can see my time zone. Then the body, the borders, and the wick. These are information concerning the candlesticks. So this body, this is the bullish candle. This catalog here is the bullish candle by the left, while by the right hand side is the bearish candle. As we know, price moves from left to the right, not from right to the left. So I think it is psychological to believe that if price is moving, a lot of you want the bull run, they want things to go up. So that's why I think that's why we're having this by the left hand side to be the bullish candlestick, then the right hand side to be bearish candlestick. So the bullish candlestick, just like price is going up, like everybody wants to go up here. So you, for someone who likes a different color, not red and green, you might click here and change. Let's say for example I want my bullish color to be white. Okay, we have white. So I want my border to be black. I always recommend black anyway, because black will make your colors, whatever the colors are, make the border, we make whatever that is in the border much more visible. Yeah, just imagine we're having, you can see how it is here. Let's imagine we have white borders. Yeah, it is too big, and not really my thing, I don't know. But for me, I think black will make, yeah, it makes it much more sexy, I don't know. So the wick, you might as well have the wick to be white. Yeah, might as well have the wick to be white. So though I don't have this kind of setting on my phone, on my chart, but let's just do it, a random thing. So we want our bearish candle to be black. Let's say we want it to be black. So we click here, the border is black. If the border is black, then we don't want the if the body is black, we don't want the border to be black. Yeah, so you can do something like the border should be white. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it makes a lot of sense like that. So the wick can also be black. Okay, after doing that, we definitely want to change the background of this thing. Yeah, so we go to status line, just do it one after the other. Status line, you see on this status line, this status line is responsible for all this gold, all this information here. We don't need all this information here. We want to see what we need. We don't really need all this. Yeah, for those who do not press the button and the likes, we don't need all this information. So we are technical analysts. We analyze price and candlestick basically. So you're going to uncheck all this logo. As you can see, the logo there disappears. The title, yeah, the open market option status, we uncheck every single bit of it. At the status line, you uncheck every single bit of it. Background, do we want a background? No, we want everything to blend in with the chart. So as you can see on this status line, the options under the status line bar, we were able to reduce a lot of noises here. So what else are we going to do? We go to scales and lines. Let's see what we have there. Okay, I think this is okay. Visible on tab, visible on tab. We don't want it to be visible while we are not tapping it. Yeah, so we don't want to lock price to bar ratio. We want to be able to move here and there freely. Let me show you. I want to be able to move here and there freely, something like this. Yeah, I want to be able to move here and there freely. So I want to be able to move here and there freely. Yeah, I want to be able to move freely here and there. But let's imagine we lock price. Let's imagine the status line. Okay, scales and lines. Let's imagine we are locking price to bar ratio. And I'm not sure, we won't be able to move freely as we can. Okay, we are moving freely also. That's quite funny. There was this time I locked the bar price ratio and the bar to price ratio, and I couldn't move freely. So you uncheck it since everything is fine. So you just uncheck it. No overlapping labels. I think that's good. It has to do with the information there. Plus button, yeah, plus button is fine. You want to be able to, yeah, this kind of thing. You want to be able to do some actions when you're close to your price bar, then count down to bar. Yeah, that's responsible for what is here. Count down to bar. So I think we are good. We are good. So price, previous day close, we were previous, all this information, we want to hide them. We don't need them. So indicator and financials, we don't need them. We want them hidden. We don't need them. So this pre-market or pre-post market order, we really don't need them. We want to be able to decide based on our analysis and not whatsoever the TradingView algorithm shows us. Yeah, I think that's the beauty of a technical analyst. Yeah, I want to be able to do, we want to be able to avoid the noises and focus on our analysis or top-down analysis or whatsoever. So day of the week label, we don't need that also. You want to check every single bit of it. So save chart left edge position when changing intervals, or we don't really need all those things. We just want to focus on the candlestick, and that's all. So after being done, we go to canvas. So on canvas, we don't want granite. We don't want it. Well, I'm a man. I don't know, for ladies who likes a bit of fashion color and the likes. For me, solid is okay. So then we pick our color. We want a color that is different from black and white, that can actually project what we trade in. So yeah, pick something like this. Yeah, I actually made these settings though. So for those who do not have this, you can pick whatever color you want to pick. Something that will project your no, we can use that. Something that will project your okay, so something that, so we want something light. So if you're picking all this color, we want to pick from this side. We want something light. We don't want something too rigid, yeah, too deep. We want something light. So if you are picking whatever color you want to pick from all these things. Then if peradventure, okay, you have this color, you want to make it light, you can just click on this plus symbol. Then you find your feet somewhere around there. Yeah, you make your choice and whatsoever. So it is what it is. So I already have this setting, so I'll just click on it. Okay, so that's that. So grid lines, we don't need grid lines. Yeah, for me, I don't need them. I don't need grid lines. Grid lines are the, let me go back to black this thing for you to see what the grid lines are actually doing. Oh, let me see, white. Does white show it? Okay, let's see. Okay, as you can see, this tiny. Okay, let me just make it a bit more obvious for you to see. Canvas. Okay, let me make it a bit more obvious for you to see what the grid lines are really doing. Okay, as you can see, these are the grid lines. Yeah, these are the grid lines. We don't need that. Yeah, for a tech analyst of my stance, I don't need all these grid lines and the stuff. But probably some retail strategy traders or pattern resistance might actually want to do well with this. But I, for one, I want to part away with it. I don't need them, so I'm going to pick none. So yeah, so let's go back to our color, background color. So we have this. So more watermark, we don't need it. Okay, text. I, for one, I prefer 10. I prefer it's tiny. Yeah, but for the sake of this content, I'm using 12 so that it can be very much more visible for everyone to see. So that being said, navigation visible on tab. Yeah. Then the next thing we want to do is trading. Let's check trading. Yeah, that's where we get here. We don't want this buy and sell button, just like I said. Yeah, we don't want it. Yeah, appearance, position, stop loss, and the likes. Since we are not pressing the button on TradingView, we don't need all these also. We want to make we want to make it simple as much as possible. So we want to make it simple as much as possible. Then alert, of course, you'll be setting alert, so everything on this alert goes. Yeah, you actually increase the volume. Yeah, everything on this alert, it goes. So that being said, let's check event. Okay, on event ideas, we don't need other traders' idea to overcloud our trading. This, as you can see, you see what we have here, ideas and the likes. We don't need other traders to overcloud our judgment. So definitely, like the saying, it's you against the market. So we don't need any idea. We just want to face the candlesticks and analyze whatsoever we can make sense out of it. So session break, we don't need session break. Some people, yeah, like I said, retail strategy traders, support and resistance, they prefer session break. So you can just have it if you're that kind of technical analyst. But for me, I don't use it. So economic event, yeah, we can. Yeah, for one, I think economic event isn't bad. The likes of this, yeah, the likes of this. An economic event will only tell you when there will be volatility and when there won't be volatility. So you can actually watch out for your trade to know if your trade has triggered or yet to trigger. So if your trade is probably yet to trigger, then you stand a chance of price triggering, your trade triggering when news comes in. So that kind of thing. So, and for those trading prop firms, you don't want to do that. You don't want to have an open position. You don't want to have a pending position close to the zone, close to your you don't want price you don't want price in the zone of your pending position when there's news, because I think most pro firms out there, they prohibit you trading news. I think some 5 minutes before news and 5 minutes after news, some 3 minutes before news, 3 minutes after news, some 2 minutes, some 2 minutes in and out. So it differs. So if you are trading pro firm, you don't want to do that. You don't want to have price in your pending position zone when there's news. So this will help you. You're going to know when there's news and the volatility, how strong it is and everything. So you can close your pending position when price is close to when price is in the zone of your pending position. So you don't fall a victim of news triggering your trade. So I think it's good. That's the main reason why I have it for future listing. Key facts today, I actually don't need that. Latest news and mines, I don't need that also. I don't need news and mines. I just need the economic event, and that is that. Then we have this. With all that, we have just the candlesticks. Now with all the candlestick, we want to be sure that, like, another downside to this is that we can't know what pair or anything we are trading. Just imagine I want to share my charts to someone. There's no information to tell me whatever I'm doing. Yeah, we were able to get rid of the noise and the likes. We have just the candlestick, which is nice, which is cool. But at the same time, we need to know what we're doing. Like, we need to probably, you have friends, folks, you are probably in one or two communities. Excuse me. Okay, so sorry about that. So we've been able to get rid of all the noise and the likes, but yet we need to identify our charts. Yeah, we need to know, okay, I'm trading gold, I'm trading GU, I'm trading whatsoever. So we need to know. So it's not just enough to get rid of the symbols or the noises here. We really need to know what we're doing. So here's what you're going to do. You go to indicator. There's an indicator that solves that problem for traders. It will come off fanciful, and it's quite something you can control. So something you can. So we have AGFX watermark. That's what I use. I use AGFX watermark. So to identify my my pair or instrument I'm trading. Yeah, so it helps me to identify the instrument I'm trading. Sorry, it looks like the network is really not giving. Give me a sec, please. Okay, so the AGFX watermark. Okay, so here's it, the AGFX watermark. So you just click on it. I already have it. I think I make sure of two symbols majorly, the AGFX watermark and the inside bar V2. Yeah, I don't use this inside bar V2 to make trading decisions or whatsoever. I just use it for the fashion of it. Yeah, fashion of having three colors on your chart, and that's it. So let's apply the AGFX watermark first and see what we have. Okay, so here's the AGFX watermark. I have coins and consequences. Okay, I have the I have the I customize this. You can customize it also. God, the biggest comedian. Yeah, that's my mantra. I have gold, 240 minutes, and the date. Yeah, this 4 hours. We're on a 4-hour time frame, and of course 240 minutes, then the date. Yeah, this always up. Yeah, that being said, we also want to get rid of this information of the AGF watermark. So what do we do? You can just right click on it and uncheck this. Uncheck all these indicator argument. You uncheck them. Yeah, then we're done. Then we just have the watermark. Or you can either double click on the listing as instructed. Then we go to, I think we go to scales and lines. Yeah, I think it's on scales and, okay, sorry, not scales and lines. Okay, yeah, we are at status line. So you're going to see this, see this. Yeah, let's imagine so if you didn't want to, if you can't go to, if you don't want to go to the steps of right clicking and removing the titles one after the other, you can just opt to this option. Come to the settings, come to the status line. You are going to see these indicators. you're going to see this ticked out. You know, the first time we came, there was no indicator section because we had no indicator here. So now that we have an indicator, the indication section comes here. So you just have to uncheck all these boxes, uncheck them, then we are good. We are good. So for those who like the IBV2 indicator, it's quite nice. It just gives your chart a bit of this distinction and fashion. Yeah, fashion. So I have the IBV2 clicked on. Yes, I have the IBV2 clicked on. It should be showing by now. Okay, good. So I have the IBV2 clicked on. So you can see my candles are 3 candles. So that's practically how it works. So it's just as simple as that. So with this, I believe with this guide, you can watch over again and get to customize your chart. You know, it's quite annoying when, imagine having this. I think this is much more suitable. So let me just go back to my, since I've been able to do that, let me go back to my template. So okay, let's imagine having this is quite suiting and nice. Imagine having these to having something like this, to having something like this, to having something like this. Okay, yeah, imagine that to this is so much noise, like it's annoying. Yeah, it's annoying, a lot of noise. All this can even confuse you, to you might, like, your head won't be in the game. Yeah, it's what it is. So I think it is much more suiting, nice. You want to come to the chart to see what you love to see and not what you don't want to see, noises and like. So like I said, how to change this, double click or your this thing, come to status line, then you check every goddamn boxes here. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Okay, then we are good. Then for the buy and sell, you come to trading, you uncheck everything else, so every single thing. We don't want it, we don't want what we don't need. We don't want what we don't want, we don't need what we don't need. It's as simple as that. So after all these settings, you want to save your this thing, so you just click on save as. Yeah, you want to do that, save as. You click on save, you come to this template, save as, then you input whatever thing you want to input. So whatever thing you want to input, whatsoever. But I wouldn't do that because I already have a template. So I will just save my setting. I will just update the template, which is this done. So I'm updating it. So I'm updating my template. It's as simple as that. You really want to replace it here. So that's that about that. That's all that has to do with magnifying, customizing, personalizing your chart. So I hope you all have a good day. Thank you.